का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह, respectable speaker, and the elected representatives of the great state of Massachusetts. Today is a special day for the whole of the Sikh nation, as this legislature will be recognizing today 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak as the World Equality Day. Looking 5.5 centuries ago, Guru Nanak Sahib was born in Nankana Sahib, which is presently the part of the Pakistan. And that was the time when we look at the world scenario at that time. Columbus was here in 1492. This is the same century. Vasco da Gama was in Goa on the shores of India. And great reformer Martin Luther in Europe was coming up with reforming and challenging the existing corrupt priestly stuff. And Guru Nanak's challenge, and as when we look today's world, over 7 billion people on this planet, our strife-ridden world, it may be Middle East, it may be Afghanistan, or it may be subcontinent, which is Indo-Pak subcontinent, where over 1.5 billion people live, and two powers, nuclear powers, India and Pakistan, are seeing eyeball to eyeball with each other on the issue of Kashmir. Similarly, 5.5 centuries ago, society was taught on one hand there was a very negative caste system. As when we talk about US Declaration of Independence, we must look at that 243 years ago, a message went from here in Philadelphia under the Declaration of Independence that we all are born equal. But much before that, if we may have to look at the dream of our founding fathers, Sikhism is the prototype of that society which was envisioned by the founding fathers of this great country. Equality, love for all, as all the creation is of the God Almighty. Let we all treat each other as brothers and sisters, tolerance for the belief system of others, and the very cardinal principles of Sikhism are earn your bread honestly, share it with the needy, and always remember the God Almighty who has blessed us with all the bounties on this planet. And the journey of Sikhism for the last 5.5 centuries has not been the easier ones. Today, in the United States of America, there are over 1 million Sikhs. Sikhs came to this country in the last part of 19th century, but they went through great struggles here, even to get the citizenship after the First World War. The classic case of Dr. Bhagat Singh Thind, who was a fighter in the First World War in the American Army, but he was denied citizenship. We know the history until 1930s. But we have the honor that the first congressman in the US Congress was a Sikh, Dalip Singh Saun, in the 1950s. He was 3-time congressman. Similarly, today the Sikhs are in all professions in this great state of Massachusetts, which we always look as an ideal from where the American Revolution challenge began. And when we talk about Sikhism, if we don't talk about the challenge which Sikhs faced from the four powerful emperors, from the four more powerful Delhi regimes. It may be the Mughals, it may be the invaders across Darai Khyber, it may be the British colonial, or even today, where we come from, what kind of persecution the minorities in that country are facing. In spite of all that, the Sikh mission has been of love today. Sikhs live in over 150 countries in the world. 5 million Sikhs are in diaspora outside India, and we want to thank today especially where the whole of this house for recognizing Guru Nanak as a prophet who is, when we call Guru Nanak the prophet of humankind. He may be the Guru of the Sikhs. Guru literally means dispeller of darkness, but Guru Nanak's message is of humanitarianism, love for all, justice for all, liberty for all, and liberty and justice are very cornerstone of Sikh philosophy. We want to thank Government of Pakistan that on this occasion they have opened that Kartarpur Kartarpur is the place where Guru Nanak spent last 18 years of his life. He tilted that soil, he gave a message of love to all, but that was closed for the last 72 years after the partition of India. Now this Kartarpur corridor should become the corridor of love between these two alienated South Asian countries, those who are not ready to talk with each other on issue of Kashmir. So today I want to congratulate all of you, and at the same time we need to pray before God, and the very foundations of this country are also in God we trust, and we see that whatever is happening, we need to pray. And I conclude with that, Jagat Jananda Rakhle, Apni Kirpa Tar, Jit Dware Ubre, Dilta Leo Ubar. Oh God Almighty, save this burning world. We are not capable, we don't know what we are into, but you, the great Almighty, save us from all negativities, from all wrongs. Thank you very much.